The insurance commissioner, I don't know.
The insurance commissioner. I would say mostly people don't know about it. When I first ran in 1992, I did my own on-the-street survey. I asked people, what does the Office of the Insurance Commissioner do? And basically they said, what's the Office of the Insurance Commissioner?
They manage the insurance.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the insurance commissioner does at all. Did not know that was a job, so.
Maybe also negotiating with other insurance companies that are in the state.
That misperception, if there is one, could be that it leans toward the insurance industry, but really the office leans toward the consumer. It is a consumer protection agency amongst all the other things that it does.
Insurance commissioner is in charge of regulating the insurance companies that offer property insurance and health insurance in the state.
Life insurance, health insurance, disability insurance, homeowners insurance, auto insurance, and I always remind people that we also regulate travel insurance and pet insurance.
My guess would be to ensure that insurance companies are treating clients properly.
Basically, the office is a regulatory oversight office. It regulates insurance industries from cradle to grave. The office licenses insurance industries. It approves products that are sold by the insurance industry. It licenses agents and brokers. It approves rates or rate increases. It has a consumer complaint division, and that is the division that is most visible to the public. If a consumer calls because their health insurance claim was not paid, they have some appeal rights with the health insurance company, but it's always good for them to call the 800 number at the Office of the Insurance Commissioner and see if one of those consumer compliance officers can assist them. And let me say this, that when the consumer compliance officers at the Office of the Insurance Commissioner call an insurance company, they sit up, they take notice, because they know that they're hearing from the regulators. The commissioner can shut down an insurance company. It's something that we don't want to do, and I never really had to do, but that's how powerful the office is. And so when you get a call, you pay attention.
Each month, Washington's insurance commissioner announces fines and sometimes even criminal charges against the insurance industry.
So, for example, if an insurance company is breaking the law, the commissioner has a toolbox of tools with which to make sure that the law is obeyed.
We have a graphic that depicts this. The Office of the Insurance Commissioner not only sets insurance rates, but also, as we are saying, investigates fraud. So there is a special investigations unit. There's actually an insurance fraud most wanted list. There are prosecutions, criminal prosecutions, as well as civil penalties or fines. The other option at times are cease and desist orders, where you basically tell somebody to stop operating.
So I'll give you one really interesting example that we were involved in when I was insurance commissioner. The health insurance companies were not paying for people's emergency room treatment.
A potentially life-saving trip to the emergency room could result in exorbitant and unexpected bills, even if you have insurance.
ABC 3340's Cynthia Gould explains why you can be hit with surprise ER bills, plus advice from...
For example, they would say, well, you went out of network, and everybody knows what that means, you know, outside your list of hospitals or doctors. Well, if you have an emergency, how can you go to your network doctor? And so we actually worked with the emergency room physicians in the state of Washington to get people covered, and in fact a law was passed, and so that was a very, very important issue. There's no question that in its wisdom the state of Washington has made this an elective office because the insurance commissioner is more independent and only answerable to the public, and therefore can protect the public. In many, many states in this country, in fact, the majority of states, the insurance commissioner is appointed by the governor and is answerable to the governor. And let me just say that when the insurance companies didn't like something I did related to consumer protection, they would often float a bill to make it an appointed office. I cannot tell you how many times I saw appointed insurance commissioners say to me, gee, that's a great initiative, but I can't do anything about it because my governor won't let me. So it's directly answerable to the public, and I hope it always stays elective.